A long, long time ago, the former Ringling Brothers circus train cars are being auctioned off by the North Carolina Department of Transportation. Now, that is very good from my point of view, because it proves something that so few people agree with me on, which is that the state of North Carolina is willing to sell some of its train-related stuff. Eventually. If it eventually decides that it is rather useless and pointless and not worth the trouble. Which is good for me, because there's a certain tank engine, which I long to own, that sits rusting away under a caved-in roof, and soon it may be mine, but I have nowhere to put it! It's the perfect Christmas present for me. This Ringling Brothers train would be too, but I have not enough well pipe. I need a rail corridor. And who better to purchase it from than the North Carolina Department of Transportation? They have preserved many corridors. You probably don't know this because it's been a while since they last preserved a corridor. Look at this loveliness. A long, long time ago, the North Carolina Department of Transportation really had a lot of money to spare, and they were able to use it efficiently to purchase, over the course of the late 1980s and 1990s, bunches of rail corridors. And one of the most interesting of these is the Wilmington lead, which, if I may zoom in, see, they got this part preserved, and they got this little section preserved. This little section down here has always fascinated me ever since I discovered it earlier this year. You see, you go to the aerial photographs, you'll see down here past where it ends. I looked at the GIS, and this is where the property ends, right in this area. Just beyond that, over here, is the Wilmington Railroad Museum. Yet this one little section separates it. All these needless schools and whatever. Who needs a school? But in an interesting twist, the corridor on the other end doesn't connect with the CSX tracks that are just nearby. It's separated by what? New Hanover County School Land. Remember that. That'll be on the test later. So, eventually, whenever the state and its poor leadership gets even more poorly leadershiped, I shall take advantage of their bankruptness and purchase a rail corridor from them as my Christmas gift to myself. This is the delusion come up with in my mind, which has been awake since 7 o'clock this morning, 7:30 actually, and has done nothing but work and watch the adventures of Baron Munchausen for 18 hours, somewhere around there. I'm losing my mind at this point, but most people knew that was happening already. I just wanted a Christmas video that didn't require much effort. Last year I had a cab ride, and I can't sit down because a cat's occupying my seat. He cuddles on cue. So, that's about it. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for actually liking some of them recently. The Doe River Gorge one did actually kind of well. Very happy. I'm actually tempted to publish more of that great day as soon as our internet gets better.